When you do not know how to cook and clean, you are a bad woman, okay? And you're back with me, like Kazadi, watching Lioness. Hey guys, and welcome. Guys, I want to thank you for all of your support that you've shown me over the past week, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. We're just gonna jump right into the segment and talk about today's issue or today's problem. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about relationships, okay? And the title is it worth it? Okay, why do we get into relationships? What's the point? Is it a joke? Is it a game? Is it serious? Is it just a short-term thing? Why? Okay, and I'm gonna be going and tackling it from a boy's perspective and from a girl's perspective to really see how women, men, boys, girls can come together in order to drive things forward. My lionesses and my lions, okay? We're gonna start with females because I am more familiar with that. The first question to ask yourself is he worth it? Okay, a lot of times we get into relationships because we think that is popular, or because trends got people get into relationships because it's trendy. I promise you they do. Because everyone else is in the relationship, you want to get into a relationship. First of all, they don't even show you what goes on behind closed doors, and the amount of effort it takes to get into a relationship is ridiculous, guys. You are investing yourself into another person. So first you need to think about who you're investing yourself into, okay? And you know, there are many reasons why people want to get into relationships. If we're talking about high school, some people want to get into relationships because they actually love him. And so then the question to ask is love really enough? Is it really enough to get into a relationship because you love somebody? Because I'm pretty sure that not every divorced couple divorced and didn't love each other in the first place. You love the person, but things didn't work out. Reality kicked in and you realize that you had to cut ties, okay? And so before getting yourself into a place where you are so lost and you're broken, take time to backtrack. Think, whoa, do I really want to get into it? And go and do what you need to do. The second question is it's your purpose, okay? Your purpose. First of all, before thinking about who you're investing yourself into, what are you to invest into that person, okay? Who are you? What do you have as a person and as an individual that can contribute positively into a relationship? Because then we ask, what do you gain from the relationship, but also what do you add to that person? Because imagine we have a table, okay? He has cards on the table and you have nothing, and so you expect him to be this loyal guy, never cheats. He has money, takes you to Nando's, but you have nothing. You can't cook, you can't clean, you can't take care of yourself. So you can't take care of yourself, but you want to take care of him. You know, you need to have something that is of value to invest into somebody else, for them to hold you up as upright, and for the other people to see your relationship as valuable, okay? And the next thing is the way that you view yourself also determines the way that the person that you're trying to get with views you, okay? You need to see yourself as somebody, like I keep saying, being a lioness is not just about saying it, but it's about having it, breathing it in and out, as a mentality where I know who I am and I have purpose and I have value, and I refuse to let anybody else shift or shake my moral standards because they say they love me. A lot of people love me. My parents love me. And so when you want to get into a relationship, you need to think about those kind of things and calm down, you know, slow down. You've got time, okay? You have got time. And things are real and things aren't a game when you get into the type of things. When you go into something that is so, you don't really look at what you get into before you get into it, until you realize that you're in so deep, yeah, that you don't know where to go. You lose yourself as a person, because even if you know yourself fully, when you get into a relationship, you lose a bit of yourself anyway, because you're becoming one. Now, be in a position where you don't know yourself in the first place. You are a mess because everything is all over the place. And so I found myself in a position where you're in a situation and you are so broken to the point where you lose what it is to feel, touch, taste, smell, see, because you've programmed yourself to be a person that lives because of X person, because of him. It shouldn't be because of him. With or without him, you can live, but it's about who you are as a person and what you think you can bring to the table. And for me, it's bringing it back to the values and the way I think. What does the Bible say about this? Okay, what does God say about relationships? Okay, the Bible says that a man who has found a woman has found a good thing, but that woman has to be a good thing. Okay, and you have to be a woman. Okay, and when I look at being a woman, I don't really tie it to age. I believe you can be a 24-year-old girl. Okay, being a woman is not about being 30 years old. Being a woman is something that you can hold as a character and as a person, and that carries you throughout life. Okay, you need to be a person where the way you are engineered helps and aids everything that you do. Everything you touch turns into gold. So a woman is somebody, this is what I believe, guys. This is what I believe. A woman is somebody that is strong. A woman is somebody that is able to be independent but knows when to let somebody take the lead, when she knows that the person has a good sense of direction. A woman is somebody that, I'm not gonna say that a woman is somebody that can cook and clean, but I think that when you do not know how to cook and clean, you are a bad woman. Okay? If a man does not know how to cook or clean, it is inconvenient, but it doesn't make him a bad man. Okay? There are certain things that are solid and engraved within us as women and that are in our essence, but we've kind of lost it. Why? Because in this society we want to be men. Okay, we want to be men, and we lose what it is that actually makes us women. That anybody else can do anything. If a boy grabs a purse and walks around, he's a woman, and that devalues you. Why? Because you're saying that in order for you to be a woman, pick up a purse, walk around, and bingo, you know what I'm saying? And so you need to just come back to what it is and who you are, and just, you know what, it's not that deep. You don't need to rush into things. You don't need to rush into things. If you don't feel like you want to get into a relationship, do not get into one. Okay? Because a relationship is something that is a connection between you. It doesn't matter if you're married, it doesn't matter if it's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, because what people seem to think is that I can have boyfriends, and then when I'm married, something else will. Everybody wants to say that their relationship will work because they are different, and I gave you the statistic to say that 2% of married couples come from high school sweethearts. You can say, Laeta, I could be the 2%, but how can you expect a different result when you're applying the same method? Everybody's applying the same method, and so how can you expect a different result? Okay, now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take you back to the roots in order to know why you even want to consider going into it in the first place. Okay, now before I smash it on you girls and, you know, bang on you, I'm gonna go to the boys real soon, and the question I'm gonna ask you boys is she worth it? Okay, what is it that you want? You need to know what it is that you want. And just because you see a girl on the gram and she's got the body that you like, doesn't mean she's the woman that you're meant to be with. Women are deceitful. Okay, we have a lot of power that even in this day and age we don't even know how to use properly. Okay, and I think that in this generation, sorry girls, but we have become a bit stupid. Okay, we've become very dumb. Yeah, but in essence, women hold a lot of power, and so men, you need to ask yourself, what do you want from a woman? And as a man, what do you bring to the table? Okay, do you have money? Can you clean a tire? Can you take out bins? Can you clean yourself? Okay, you want a woman to come to a relationship being wife material, but you can't come to a relationship being a man. You want to be babied as if I raised you in the first place. It doesn't really make any sense. Okay, and so when we bring all of these things into perspective, we kind of seem to come to the conclusion that we don't really know what we're doing. Okay, and if you don't really know what you're doing, it's good to learn. Take a second to learn about yourself, learn about the person that you want to pursue, and just take a moment to breathe. Like I said, take Mother Nature in, breathe, and move on. Okay, so in conclusion, I've been speaking about whether it's worth it or not, from a boy's perspective and from a girl's perspective. Who are you, and what do you hold that you think that you could invest, and who are they, and are they worth it, and is the relationship worth it? Is it worth your time, your effort, is it just worth it? Okay, and the biggest thing to think about is, if you're gonna invest into something, it needs to last for a very long time. Okay, so just don't do it on somebody that is gonna play games with you. Okay, and just a huge disclaimer, I'm not encouraging anybody to get into a relationship. But I know how we work, guys. I know that some people will just do it because they want to do it, okay? So if you will do it, think about it before you get into it, okay? And make sure that you are making the best decision possible for your life, okay? And on that note, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you turn on the post notifications, and if you have experiences of relationships that didn't work or that did work, comment down below, because I want to know what you have to say as well, okay guys? So I think that rounds off for today. I'll see you next time on Lioness.